Aloha, I'm John with Human Design Hawaii, and today we're going to be taking a look at the human design system and what it means to live a life through a vehicle instead of the mind. The most profound thing about human design is the fact that it's a very simple and mechanical way to quit listening to your mind in your everyday life. And this makes life so much more fun because you don't have to pay attention to your thoughts any longer. When you get your human design chart, one of the very first things I want you to see in that chart is the relationship between what's colored and what's white. What's white in your chart is open. It's not broken, but it's open. It's open and it takes in conditioning from the outside. It not only takes in conditioning from the outside, but it amplifies it. It ends up showing up in your mind as a voice in your head about what's going on. So if you look at your human design chart and you've got a lot of color in that chart, I want you to think of like having a big, strong vehicle like this, right? And you're cruising down the highway of life and you're very, very fixed in your nature. But riding right next to you on that same highway are these little mopeds. And these little mopeds are the designs that are more white and more open. When I'm teaching human design and I look at someone's chart and I see someone that's got a lot of color in their chart, I go, wow, this is a person that's been dealing with the reaction that the environment's been having to them. You know, the fact that they're putting out all this power and people are reacting to it. When I'm dealing with someone that's on a little moped, I'm looking at somebody that's been deeply, deeply conditioned by the outside world. That's living in constant pressure and under constant pressure to live out things in their design that are not them. So really what I want you to get is what's colored in that chart is fixed in you. It's reliable. You can depend on it. It's always there. It's there from the moment of birth until 3 days after you're dead. But what's open in you is loud and it's chaotic. And today we're going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at what all those white centers mean in your chart, the conditioning that comes with that, the neediness that comes with that. And the most important thing for you to realize about that open center is A, it doesn't need to be fixed. Most people spend their whole life trying to fix these open centers. There's nothing broken there. B, there's nothing there you can trust. And that's a big one. Because that whatever's open in your chart is going to seem more like you than the colors at first. It's louder and more chaotic than what's actually there. And third, that you can never ever trust your mind. Because your mind is the spokesperson for those open centers. For instance, if you have an open emotional center, you're going to have a lot of mental dialogue to accompany the fact that you're emotional. If you've got an open ego center, the voice in your head is going to be the voice that you need to do something about being more willful. Whatever's white in your chart means that you cannot trust it. And today's lecture is going to be about how to beat that stuff into submission.